Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Ajahn. Welcome to the BSV Sunday Dhamma Talk, and welcome also to our online audience as well. We've had a stack of IT issues this morning, so now we've just sorted them out, so we're just having a bit of a breather at the moment. So this morning we've got Ajahn Aranavihari giving us the Dhamma Talk, I just got a few announcements this morning, nothing like last week's litany of announcements. So the membership platform, on Tuesday we successfully launched the online membership platform, allowing members to renew their membership and also update their contact details to a self-service portal. We've requested all existing members to log in and validate their details. As of this morning, there was about 31% of the active membership had logged into the portal, and the remaining 69% includes some committee members, and it only takes a few minutes, so can you please take that action? It really does help us, so we're asking you to help us with that as well, okay? So new applications can now be submitted via the membership page on our website, selecting that membership type that's most appropriate to you, and then complete the entire process, which in most cases is completely paperless. For anyone who needs assistance, the team will be available today after the Dhamma talk, until about 10:30 a.m. to help with login issues if you're struggling with that on the IT side of things, as well as manual membership renewals if you want to pay by cash. So also the Dhamma School. So the Dhamma School registrations are now open for parents who are looking to have their children attend the 2024 Dhamma School. Their enrolments opened yesterday, and that's a start date of Sunday the 18th of February. Enrolments are done online via the membership portal, and your membership needs to be current for that enrolment page to be available for you to be able to see that. So if your membership has lapsed and you want to enrol your child, you won't be able to do that until you renew your membership on the portal. So upcoming events, next Saturday we've got our fortnightly sutta discussion series starting. So that's Saturday the 27th of January, starting at 7 p.m. Melbourne time. That's online. Access is via a link on Discord. The guidelines and the session outline are posted online on the Discord Sutta discussion channel. The session will be facilitated by the lay community, and a member of the monastic community will attend when available. For the first week, they've selected SN 56.19 expressions. We encourage everyone within the entire BSV community to join that, regardless of wherever you're located. Next announcement is the Lunar New Year. The BSV committee invites everyone to join us for the 2024 Lunar New Year celebration. The event will be held here at the Buddha Centre in Malvern on Sunday, the 11th of February. And the last announcement here is just a reminder for everyone that next Sunday is Kalyanamitta cleaning day. So that starts at 12:15, just after we've finished with the lunch dana. This week's teaching program, tomorrow night, Ajahn Aranavihari is giving the guided meditation led by the monastic-led one. Tuesday night, we've got Sandeep Kargi, who's our lay teacher. He's giving the guided meditation. And then on Monday to Thursday nights on Discord, there's Make Meditation a Healthy Habit. That's monastic-led guided meditations, and they are 20-minute sits running from 7 p.m. until about 20-minute sits for 7 till 7:20 p.m. with a short Q&A session at the end of it. Next week's teaching program. Sunday morning, the Sunday Dhamma talk will be Ajahn Nisarano, and the Monday night guided meditation will be Ajahn Nisarano as well. So we have a request for Sangha transport. So on Tuesday morning, 8:30 a.m., so this coming Tuesday, Ajahn Aranavihari needs a lift back to the monastery. If you can help with that, please. There's already one person that's, Chinta's taken up that one. So thank you, Chinta. And then that's it. So at 11 a.m. we finish the Dharma talk, and please join us next door for the lunch dana. Thank you, and I'll pass it on to Sabatari.
Mayam Bhante, Tisarnena Saha Pancha Silani Yachama, Dutiyampi Mayam Bhante, Tisarnena Saha Pancha Silani Yachama, තතියම්පි මයම් බන්තේ තිසරණේන සහ පංච සීලානි යාචාම.
Please repeat after me. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Sanghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Dutiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi.
Tutiyampi putthaṃ saranang gacchāmi.
Dutiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Dutiyampi sanghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Tatiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Tatiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Tatiyampi sanghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Saranāgamanaṃ nittitaṃ. Pānāti pātā vēramaṇī sikkāpadaṃ samādhiyāmi. Adinādānā vēramaṇī sikkāpadaṃ samādhiyāmi. Kāmesu miccācārā vēramaṇī sikkāpadaṃ samādhiyāmi. Musāvādā vēramaṇī sikkāpadaṃ samādhiyāmi. Surāmēraya majjapamā daṭṭhānā vēramaṇī sikkāpadaṃ samādhiyāmi. Tisaranena saddhiṃ pañcaṃga samannāgata sīlaṃ dhammaṃ sādhukaṃ surakkitaṃ kattvā appamādena sampādeta. Now I will chant the recollection of Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. Itipiso bhagavā arahaṃ sammā sambuddho vijjācarana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sārati sattā deva manussānaṃ buddho bhagavāti. Swakhato bhagavata dhammo samdittiko akaliko ehi passiko opanaiko paccattaṃ veditabbo viññuhiti dhamma sang Supatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ujupatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyaya patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Samichi patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Yadidang chattari purisa yugani atta purisa puggala Esa bhagavato savaka sangho Ahuneyo pahuneyo dakhineyo anjali karaniyo anuttaram punyaketang lokasati. Then I will chant the Karaniya Metta Sutta. Karaniya matta kusalena yantang santang padang abhisamecha Sakko ujucha sujucha suacho chasa mudu anatimani Santussa kocha subharocha appakiccocha sallahuka vutti Santindriyocha nipakocha appagabbo kulesu ananugiddo Nacha kuddhang samachare kinchi yena vinyo pare upavadeyung Sukino akemino homtu sabbe satta bhavantu sukitatta Ye keci pana bhutati tasava tavarava anavasesa Digavaye mahantava majjima rasa khanukatula Dittavaeva additta Yecha dure vasanti avidure Bhutava sambhavesiva Sabbe satta bhavantu sukitatta Naparo parang nikubbeta Nati manyeta katta chinang kanchi Vyarosana patigha sanya Nyanya manyasa dukkha michaya Mata yatanyam puttang Ayusa eka putta manurakhe Evampi sabba bhutesu Mana sambhavaye aparimanang Mettancha sabba lokasming Mana sambhavaye aparimanang Uddhang adocha tiriyancha Asambadang averang asapattang Tittang charanni sinnoa sayanoa yavatassa vigata middo Etang sating aditteya brahma metang viharang idamahu Dittincha anupagamma silava dassanena sampanno Kamesu vinaya gedang nahi jatu gabba seyang punaretiti. All of you are welcome to the today Dhamma talk. So today my turn. Today I thought to talk about the measuring, which is automatically happen in our mind. This consciousness is always doing the measuring gauging. This is a part of our mentality. So we have that functionality in our mind. That is one of the purposes of this consciousness. What is how it arises within us is always the causes and conditions drives this mental phenomena. This mentality and materiality both actually runs based on causes and conditions. That is how Lord Buddha teach us. That is the way how we should see this body and mind, or this materiality and mentality, how it arises and how we see things within us, that this mental and body and mind phenomena. So we have to understand in this way. So then it arises based on causes and conditions. But Lord Buddha say all these causes and conditions are impermanent, uncertain. And these things are not fixed. These things change. And then our feelings, perceptions, volitions change. Therefore, our judgment is changed. That means we are always judging, but these judgments are changed. That's why Lord Buddha inspire people to develop the right view, to see this world in the right way. So then we know how uncertain our judgments are. So then we are ready to let go these judgments and values, the way we give the values to the experiences. And how this, that's why Lord Buddha say this suffering is a noble truth. Because when things are changing, we are becoming to unhappy states of mind. We are experiencing the unhappy states of mind. We are become unhappy and discontented. Why? Our previous feelings, perceptions, volitions are not now see as a good or true. Or our feelings, perceptions arise now based on our past values or intentions or the way we took the world. Because present moment gauging or measuring or valuing always based on your past experiences, past how we took this world. But things are changing. So it is a part of this, our existence. So we have to accept as a reality related to our eye, nose, tongue, body and mind. So then we can let go things quickly and release our mind. So this gauging and measuring is a part of our mind. But only thing we have to know is, it is all these values, all these feelings, perceptions related to arise in our mind is changed. Sooner or later, these things change to different states. So therefore, if we have that understanding within us, we are ready to let go things. We are ready to let go things and change our mind. And we see the unreliability related to this conscious process. So that inspired us to leave it alone, all these five sense world objects, our consciousness, and develop our mind to more still states of mind. By letting go, by practicing letting go these five sense world objects. Turn away from the five senses and develop mind to higher states. So this is the basic, the Buddhism. Buddha introduced these things to people to see this world in this way. So then you are always happy. Why? You are ready to let go things and free your mind. If you holding on to things, so that leads to suffering, because holding on to your views, holding on to the feelings, perceptions arise within you. Take as, oh, this is my feeling. I felt in this way. I feel in this way. So I don't like this one. I want this one. I don't want this one. Yeah, when you are living in your day-to-day life, you have the feelings and you have to use those feelings, perceptions, volitions. But if you know these things are impermanent, these things are lead to suffering, then you are always inspired to let go and free your mind, not to fall into the unskillful mental states. So that means the strong greed, hatred, and ill will, the harming thoughts to others or yourself. You can abandon these things because you can let go and free your mind if you train your mind in this way. And if you develop the right attitude towards whatever arises in your mind is impermanent, not because yourself. Things arise because causes and conditions at that moment. When the causes and conditions are changing, these feelings, perceptions, volitions change. So this is the basic things. So that's why I would like to read a sutta. It is something a little bit funny, but good to listen this kind of suttas. Then you can see how our judgments can become wrong, misleading. Especially regarding other people, because when we judge other people based on whatever thing they say or they did, sometimes we may come to wrong perception regarding those people. Because all people's actions, bodily actions, verbal actions arise based on their mental actions. All these mental actions also not arise without any reason, because what they are experienced before generate their intentions, and these intentions support the future thoughts, or the thoughts arise in this moment always supported by the past intentions. That is called karma. So it is a flow of happening things. It is a natural phenomena. So that's why people fall into unskillful mental actions, verbal actions, and bodily actions, because they haven't cultivated good verbal actions, mental actions, mental actions, verbal actions, and bodily actions, because they haven't associate with good people who inspire them to avoid unskillful mental actions, verbal actions, and bodily actions. They haven't seen that kind of people. They haven't associated with that kind of teachings, ideas, and they were not inspired to do that. That's why they fall into those things. So it is a part of life. That is not, we can't blame to them, because why? It is a natural, all this body and mind is a natural phenomena. So that's why if you have developed that attitude towards the world, all living beings, so you are always kind to yourself and other living beings, because you know this is a natural phenomena. Until those people meet or see people who inspire them to develop the right attitude towards this world, so then they develop the practices, mental, verbal, and bodily practices. Quickly let go and be calm, be quiet, be kind, soft, and gentle to other people, and gentle to themselves also. Kind, soft, and gentle to themselves also. So I will read this this sutta. This is how even the Buddha's time people judge people wrong way, and later how Lord Buddha inspired them to correct judging other people. This is actually a little bit related to the fruits of the path and all these things, how people see other people attain these fruits, and how Lord Buddha judge other people. So they tell about other people. So this is, I am reading Bhikkhu Bodhi's translation. This is Samyutta Nikaya Mahavagga Samyutta Sotapatti Samyutta Sarakani Vagga. So if you read in this sutta in Sutta Central or this kind of places, so this is SN 55.24. SN 55.24. So you can read this sutta in Sutta Central also. Linked discourses 50.24 about Sarakani. This is the about Sarakani, the first sutta. Patama Sarakani Sutta. At Kapilavattu. This is a Bhikkhu Bodhi's translation, okay? At Kapilavattu. Now, on that occasion, Sarakani, the Sakyan, had died, and the Blessed One had declared him to be a stream enterer. No longer bound to the nether world, fixed in destiny, fixed with destiny, with enlightenment as his destination. So, because he is a stream enterer, no longer bound to the nether world, fixed to destiny, with enlightenment as his destination. Thereupon, a number of Sakyans, having met and assembled, deplored this, grumbled and complained about it, saying, "It is wonderful indeed, sir. It is amazing indeed, sir. Now, who here won't be a stream enterer when the Blessed One has declared Sarakani, the Sakyan, after he died, to be a stream enterer, with the enlightenment as his destination? Sarakani, the Sakyan, was too weak for the training. He drank intoxicant drink." Because he is a person who couldn't observe the fifth precept. So he was used to drink intoxicants, alcohol. So he couldn't stop that habit. That's why the other Sakyans had a doubt regarding this person. Then the Mahanama, the Sakyan, approached the Blessed One, paid homage to him, sat down to one side and reported this matter to him, to the Blessed One. Then Lord Buddha said, "Mahanama, when a lay follower has gone for refuge over a long time to the Buddha, the Dhamma and the Sangha, how could he go to the nether world? For if one speaking rightly were to say of anyone, he was a lay follower who had gone for refuge over a long time to Buddha, the Dhamma and the Sangha, it is of Sarakani, the Sakyan, that one could rightly say this. Mahanama, Sarakani, the Sakyan, had gone for refuge over a long time to the Buddha, the Dhamma and the Sangha. So how could he was a lay follower who had gone for refuge over a long time to the Buddha, the Dhamma and the Sangha. It is of Sarakani, the Sakyan, that one could rightly say this. Mahanama, Sarakani, the Sakyan, had gone for refuge over a long time to the Buddha, Dhamma and the Sangha. So how could he go to the nether world? Here Mahanama, some persons possesses a confirmed confidence in the Buddha thus, the Blessed One, the one is teacher of devas and humans, and the enlightened one, the Blessed One. So that is what we chant here. The meaning of the first, the chanting we chanted here today also. So, and also the Dhamma and the Sangha, he is all, he is a one of joyous wisdom, of swift wisdom, and he has attained liberation. So some people have the faith in Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, and they develop the path and practice, and they attain this joyous wisdom, swift wisdom, and attain liberation. By the destruction of the taints in this very life, he enters and dwells in taintless liberation of mind, the liberation of wisdom, realizing it from himself with direct knowledge. So that is the person who attained Nibbana. He is the Arahants. So Lord Buddha say, if a person attains these states, this person, Mahanama, is freed from hell and animal realm and the domain of ghosts, freed from the plane of misery and bad destinations and the nether world. So he is that is the person who attained the final fruits of this path. So there are here Mahanama, some persons possess confirmed confidence in the Buddha and Dhamma and Sangha. He is a person, he is a one of joyous wisdom, of swift wisdom, yet he has not yet attained liberation. Some people have developed the path to such a state, but they do not attain the full liberation, but they develop the joyous wisdom and swift wisdom. That means they develop some level of wisdom, but still they haven't attained the full liberation. Even these people may attain the liberation of mind, but that's why they have the joyous wisdom and swift wisdom, but they still haven't attained the liberation of the liberation by wisdom. So it is another level of attainment. With the utter destruction of the five lower fetters, with the utter destruction of the five lower fetters, he has become one of the spontaneous birth due to attain Nibbana there without returning from that world. That means that is the non-returner who go and reborn in the Brahma realms, and they never come back to the five sense world, this human realm or other five sense world realms. So there's a once-returner, the non-returners. This person too, Mahanama, is freed from hell and animal realm and the domain of ghosts, freed from the plane of misery, the bad destinations, the nether world. That is the second person. The third person. Here, Mahanama, some person possesses confirmed confidence in the Buddha, the Dhamma and the Sangha. He is not one of joyous wisdom, no swift wisdom. That means and he has not attained liberation. The people who practice the path, but they still haven't attained the jhana states of mind. That means haven't attained the Cheto Vimukti. Even they haven't attained Cheto Vimukti. That means the jhana states of mind. Still, they have the confidence in the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. So still they are practicing the path. So with the utter destruction of three fetters And with the diminishing of greed, hatred, and delusion, he is a once returner who will come back to this world only one more time, will make an end of suffering. This person too, Mahanama, is freed from hell, the animal realm, and the domain of ghosts, freed from the plane of misery and bad destination, the nether world. So that is the third person who once returned to this human realm, because still they have attachment to the five sense world objects. They are not liberated from the greed and hatred related to the five sense world objects. That's why they come back to the five sense world. So that is the third person, the once returner. Here, Mahanama, some persons possess confirmed confidence in Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. He is not one of joyous wisdom, no swift wisdom, and he has not attained liberation. With the utter destructions of three fetters, he is a stream enterer, no longer bound to the nether world, fixed in destiny, with enlightenment as his destination. So they are not bound to the nether world, but fixed in destiny with the enlightenment as his destination. So these are the stream enterers. This person too, Mahanama, is freed from hell, the animal realm, and the domain of ghosts, freed from the plane of misery and the bad destinations, the nether world. They are freed from bad destinations. Here, Mahanama, some persons does not possess confirmed confidence in the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. In the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha. He is not one of joyous wisdom, nor of swift wisdom, and he has not attained liberation. However, he has these five things: the faculty of faith, the faculty of energy, the faculty of mindfulness, the faculty of concentration, the faculty of wisdom. And the teachings proclaimed by Buddha, by the Tathagata, are accepted by him after being pondered to a sufficient degree with wisdom. So this is another type of person. They accept Buddhism by carefully investigating Buddha's teachings, and they accept, oh, this is true, this is correct. So they have a certain level of faith and confidence regarding Buddha, Dhamma, but they are not fully accept Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. So they have the developed five faculties: the faculty of faith, faculty of energy, faculty of mindfulness, faculty of stillness or concentration, and faculty of wisdom. They develop these five faculties. So that's why they have a certain level, state of mind. So this person too, Mahanama, is the one who does not go to hell, the animal realm, or the domain of ghosts, to the plane of misery, the bad destinations, the nether world. Here, Mahanama, this is the fifth person, this is the next person. Here, Mahanama, some persons does not possess confirmed confidence in Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. He is not one of joyous wisdom, no swift wisdom, and he has not attained liberation. However, he has these five things: the faculty of faith, faculty of energy, faculty of mindfulness, faculty of stillness or immersion, and the faculty of wisdom. And he has sufficient faith in the Tathagata, sufficient devotion to him. This person too, Mahanama, is one who does not go to hell, the animal realm, or the domain of ghosts, to the plane of misery, the bad destinations, the nether world. So this is how Lord Buddha explained, because people have different states of mind and different skills they have developed within themselves. So they have a state of mind which develops certain level of mindfulness to avoid unskillful states, and right view. They develop to a certain level of right view to avoid mind falling into the deep unskillful mental states. That's why they are not bound to go to the bad destinations, because they develop some good skillful qualities within themselves. So that's why, even though we see their weaknesses, we should not judge them as a bad person, because there are no fixed personalities. Even though they have some bad verbal actions and bodily actions they exhibit, you see they have some bad verbal actions and bodily actions, but you can't judge them as the bad people, because there is no fixed personalities. So this is the most important thing we have to understand. We should not judge people in that way. So we have to be kind. If you judge people, then you naturally unhappiness or unskillful mental state arise within you when you judge people. So that means you dislike them. You want to push them away. You disparage them. And this kind of unskillful qualities arise within you. So that's why Lord Buddha says judging is you have to eliminate or let go as much as you can, especially regarding other people. Because these things, when you judge other people, so these unskillful intentions may arise within yourself. So you want to tell some bad things regarding the other people. That's why all unskillful verbal actions arise when you judge other people. That means this is not really lying, but how do you say? Deceiving. Sometimes, deceiving by verbal action. But not only that. So sometimes telling, the gossip, that kind of things. Talking about other people's, that means in some way disparaging other people. So they're reducing to talk about the bad qualities about the other people. So because we judge people before. So it is better not to do that kind of things as much as you can avoid these things. If these things are not necessary, we can avoid. Because this is unskillful qualities developed within yourself. It is harming to yourself. Because sometimes you tell to talk about another person, some bad qualities about them, and so then disparage, and you categorize people as bad people, how do you say? So then, to let down people. So later you see they are doing some very good things and beneficial things. You get embarrassed because there is no fixed personalities, So there are no fixed personalities in this world. The same person is doing then very good things, and everyone start praising them. So then you get embarrassed because you let down them, and they talk about the lot of bad things regarding these people. In some instances you have to express your thoughts regarding the person in some situations, but you have to restrain as much as you can, not to go too far. So that's why it is important to say, this time the people had a big doubt because this is a drunken person. So how he become a stream enterer? Lord Buddha claimed he is a stream enterer. So people had a big doubt. This is one sutta. I have read even the before some suttas here in in these talks. Another sutta, Migasala Sutta. So that one also, the similar instance. Lord Buddha declare this person is a once returner. But the relations didn't believe he is a once returner because he has some bad habits or bad doings. But Lord Buddha say he is a stream enterer because he has developed his mind to such a state, because Lord Buddha can see their minds. So that's why Lord Buddha declare this person is a stream enterer. In that case, in Migasala Sutta, so one person is a person who abandoned the lay life. He's strictly observing precepts, and he is a one who go beyond the lay life. So other person is who lived in his lay life. He's not a how do you say, celibate person. He is not. He did not have celibacy. He lived with his wife. So, but Lord Buddha say he is also a stream enterer. So other people, the relations didn't believe he is a stream enterer. Not stream enterer, but the once returner. So it is a little bit higher state. But he developed mind to those states. That's why we can't see externally all those things. So that's why judging others is, you have to be careful. People develop mind to deeper stages when they are associating with Kalyana Mitra. That is the most important thing. They get inspiration when they associate with the people who practice this path to deeper stages. This is Buddha's time. These suttas come in Buddha's time, because when they associate with the people who practice the path to deeper stages, they are always inclined to the practice. They are develop the deeper practices because they have strong faith and confidence regarding these people and their practice. So that is the most important thing we have to understand. When we come and associate with people with the right practices, then you are naturally inspired, because how they behave in this world, how they calm and quiet and still, they are good. They practice good things. Even though they are facing very difficult situations with a lot of animosity and difficult environment, they always practice kindness, softness, gentleness. So then you are inspired to take the way they see these things. You are also try to understand how they see these things, how they tolerate these difficult situations, and how they develop their reactions to develop the right reactions, not falling into the unskillful verbal actions and bodily actions, not falling into the unskillful mental actions, how they maintain their mind. So then you investigate, and then you have an opportunity to understand how we should develop the right view, right practices, then right intentions. Because right intentions are always supported by the right view. So that's why Lord Buddha inspired people to associate with the Kalyana Mitras, the people who practice the path. Even those people may be lay people. Some people are lay people in the Buddha's time, practice the path correctly, and they inspired a lot of other lay people to see this world in the right way and develop the right intentions, right motivation, develop within themselves. So then they automatically start developing the right verbal actions, bodily actions, and right livelihood. So these people can attain the higher states easily to develop the last three factors of Noble Eightfold Path: right effort, right mindfulness, and right stillness. Then they develop their mind beyond this five sense world, beyond this human world. That is called Uttari Manussa Dhamma. You develop the mind, your mind, beyond this human world, human realm. So then you can see the world in a different perspective, and you can develop you can get access the knowledges beyond this human realm. So then you see this world in a different way. Then you are in a place to understand the deep realities related to this life. Okay, now if you have any questions, you can ask.
Good morning, Ajahn. I have a question regarding that. These suttas or this Dharma talk is about not to judge. But in the process of us preventing us judging, we have to take a pause to actually rethink about what is in our mind, in our heart. And in the process of thinking, how can we reduce doubt? Preventing doubt arise too much.
Yeah, that is the important thing. When we see this process has the highly uncertain, and based on the causes and conditions now, we first develop the practice of letting go. We ready to let go these strong feelings, perceptions arise within us. We don't give a very higher value. We give a lesser value. And we can quickly let go. But we have to use our feelings, perceptions, volitions. These are judgments. How we see this thing. The judgments arise based on this, our feelings, perceptions, volitions. It is a part of our life. So that's why I always remind when I'm teaching to people, that is a part of our life. When you go to a dining table, this is a very simple example. What you choose in your dining table? If there is many different kind of food, Sri Lankan food, Chinese food, the Western food, all kind of food on the table, which food you are choosing? The food you can understand which one is suitable to you. So you naturally choose according to your past karma or the past where you born and lived, because then you feel, oh, this food is suitable to me. This one have this taste, that taste. Sometimes you are curious. That's why you eat some other food which are not you are familiar with. But when you are eating, sometimes you think, oh, how can I eat this one? Oh, this is not really nice. This doesn't give me a good feeling, good taste. But the food you know very well. Once you see, you have the desire to eat it. It arises within yourself automatically. So it is a part of your consciousness. In the same way, when you see people, when you see other objects, when you encounter many things in your day-to-day life, you have feelings, perceptions, volitions. So you have to use it when you are dealing with this world. But sometimes you make mistakes. You can make mistakes. Because when you are choosing which past experience come to the fruition at that moment, that is which kind of past karma come to the fruition at that moment. I mentioned in many times when teaching these things, because it is very important to pay attention to that, the way how our body and mind works. Sometimes, this is a common example I teach, because it is useful to understand how our mind works. So you have a choice regarding noodles. If you go to buy a packet of noodles from the supermarket, which brand you are going to buy? The choice is based on your past experience, mostly. Based on which noodles you prefer. Sometimes you may have done this kind of experiment, or you try different type of noodles, and now you develop a choice. Oh, this is the best noodles this is the nice noodles we have to buy. So then you used to buy that noodles for some time, 1 year or 2 years. You bought the same type of noodles when you want to eat noodles. But recently you have seen advertisement or new brand of noodles are coming, or this one is very famous in Japan, now they are available in this country. So once you see that advertisement, automatically thought arises within you, oh, I should try this one also, because I didn't try this one before. So that is just a thought. That is just an intention arising in your mind, that moment, when you are watching the television, but you forget it. Next time, when you go to the supermarket, so which one comes first? Sometimes, spontaneously, that video thing came to your mind. I saw that in television. I should try this. Today I should buy this one. But most probably, you may forget it. And you just go and buy the usual one you buy. So that's why our mind, the intentions in any given moment, based on causes and conditions, these are highly uncertain. Sometimes when you go to buy the noodles packet, one of your friends come and say, recently this is the best. Huh? You just try. Early, this one is scrap, very bad quality. Now they develop their one. Actually, you have tried before and you say, this is not good quality. But now your friend come and say, no, now they change all these things, stuff. They have now. Sometimes that person may know what is going inside that factory. So they might say, that they have a now new food chemist, or the person who know these things, or the new engineers. So that now they manufacture very high quality one. You just try. So then what happened? Your intention change. Because these inputs, any moment these inputs come to your mind, can change your choices. It is a part of your life. So that's why Lord Buddha say there is highly uncertain. Your choices and your wishes, these things change all the time. So that's why we are aware of the uncertainty. The first thing I want to tell you, because people have different intentions in different time periods, different choices. But when the same object come to you in this moment, which past intention ripen in this moment? It is highly uncertain. That depends on sometimes it may depends on some other. That's why Lord Buddha say, asanna kamma, achinna kamma. Lord Buddha talk about these things. If you practice something continuously, that is sometimes can come quickly to your mind and act accordingly. But some are practiced recently, yesterday, day before yesterday, you practiced the thing. Even though you practice something else early, continuously, sometimes this one supersedes. The recent practice may supersede the old practice. And those intentions come first. So that's why the way of mind works is uncertain. Sometimes now you practice sila, you protect the way of speaking. Unless you want to speak something good, and you protect your way of speaking. But if you see someone who in your school age, and suddenly you see after a long time, then sometimes you forget what you meant to speak, or the way of speaking. You just spontaneously arise the way you spoke to these people in your school age. Because that past karma is so powerful, and you start speaking to the person as you did in your school age. These things happen to people. Then you understand how uncertain this past karma, the way of it ripening within us. So that's why Lord Buddha say, this body and mind is highly uncertain thing. So it always leads to suffering. So that's why just turn away from this phenomena. So develop your mind to get rid of these things.
I have a question.
Okay, ask.
Sorry, can we just...
I understand what the Venerables say about
Yeah.
being the result of our karma
Yeah.
in different conditions and in different bodies.
Yeah.
And our context is also due to our karma. Is that right? All our consciousness are
Yeah.
due to our karma. So as long as we have a birth of the body, we have to practice to recognize that we borrowed all this body, and the consciousness are due to our karma and our context. So isn't it our goal to be in contact with the environments and surroundings that help us to purify our intention? So, but because of our karma, we are in contact with so many environments socially, at work, and with our families. Is that our practice intention towards a more conducive environment and context in order to reach the state of no intention? Every day we are practicing it, we are using our mind. Inevitably, we have to have an intention in order to live. You know, we have the intention of maintaining our body. Why are we eating and why are we drinking? To keep our body healthy. Is that our intention, final intention, is to be able to meditate so that we can let go of our intention? Because intention is either wholesome or unwholesome. But what's the goal of, is it the goal of practicing meditation to let go of all intention? When we let go of all intention, does it mean we are closer to pure karma?
Yeah, it is the ending of karma. There is no intention. We reach to the stop all karma. So they develop mind to those still states. So stop intentions. Visankara gatan chittan tannanam kaya majjagati. So stilling your mind, that means stop intentions, let go all intentions. Because when you are living in your day-to-day life, you can't stop intentions. Because when eye, nose, tongue, body, mind contact objects, so the feelings, perceptions, volitions arise. It is a part of this conscious process. It is not, it is a natural phenomena. But you can develop your mind to let go all these contacts and liberate your mind from all the contacting the five sense world objects first, and liberate your mind from five sense world objects. Then the intentions related to the five sense world go to the cessation. You can experience that cessation. Then the mind world objects have the contacting the mind world objects and the small amount of intention. Those intentions also go to the cessation when the mind go to the second jhana level. So then you can experience the end of this, the volitions, end of intentions. So this is the way how Lord Buddha say to understand how things arise and how things ceases. So this is cessation you can directly experience by developing your mind. So then the feelings and perceptions are there. So then Lord Buddha inspire people to develop mind to the full cessation. Sanya Vedita Nirodha. So then
So that the goal of our daily life
yeah.
is not to identify with our feelings, with our thoughts, with our consciousness. Is that as
No.
habitual that is our as a self. So the letting go of self is the most difficult part. And what do you let go of? When you say self, it means thoughts, perception, feeling, and the body.
Yeah.
The body that we so identify as self.
Yeah.
So that is the most difficult part.
Yeah. You have to understand, this is the mental phenomena. When mental phenomena is working, it is always give an identity. That's why the cessation, you have to understand the cessation. There is a cessation, then there is no identity. Otherwise, it creates an identity. It comes from delusion. So that's why once you reach those states, then you can understand this identity view come from the delusion. These things all go to the cessation.
So when we experience extreme pain
Yeah,
in the body and in the mind,
yeah,
we have to say this is a feeling of pain. It's
Yeah.
not mine. But we have to resort to some kind of anesthetics. Is that okay?
No, you have to understand now, these days, the people train their mind, even though they are undergoing the operations, they don't use anesthesia. They don't use anesthesia because they know how to avoid contacting mind that operating place. These things now people do in this world. Huh? Yeah. They liberate, they know how to keep their mind without paying attention to the body. You know? So if mind contact the body, pay attention to the body, then the body feelings, perceptions arise.
In that case, you have to be in jhana.
Dear Ajahn, another question here, please.
Okay.
Yep. Online? Okay.
You can come after the lunch, then I will talk and speak to you. Okay.
Thank you, Ajahn. We're trying to, I suppose, give an opportunity for everyone, including the online audience. And so there's one here which is related to the question you asked. Ajahn, you mentioned the importance of Kalyanamitta in one's life. What can I do if I don't have such Kalyanamitta in my day-to-day life as a lay person?
So,
Yeah. They are online.
Is that what that means? Like having people practicing meditation? Is that what that word means? Sorry,
So do you want to repeat the question?
Sorry. So the question is about what people who do not have Kalyanamitas do if they don't have that in their day-to-day life, because you had advised that was one of the most important ways to help develop on the path. So that's the question.
yeah, the Lord Buddha say most important thing is you have to find out Kalyanamitas. Otherwise, you don't build up the confidence. You can listen Dhamma and try to understand Dhamma, but sometimes if you don't have confidence regarding the person who is telling these things, sometimes you are not much penetrating inside, or you not try out these things. So that's why it is important to have that association with Kalyanamitas. Lord Buddha say this path is all based on Kalyanamitas. In many suttas, you can see. Because you have to build up first confidence with the person. Because he has good the verbal conducts, bodily conducts, good livelihood, living with them is very good for your heart. So that's why you are come closer to them and associate with them and try to understand their way of seeing this world. Vision is the first thing. Otherwise, you can try out. Sometimes if you don't have faith and confidence regarding the person who is telling these things, sometimes you don't get much. You just a little bit try out and throw away. You don't go to the deeper states of the practice. So that's why it is important to build up the confidence regarding the person who is telling these things. That's why the saddha is the first thing. Come, this faith and confidence. So you develop your this faith and confidence by living, getting close to these people, and then you are get happy, and you are fit with their way of living. Because sometimes, if your mind is conditioned with some other values, sometimes even though you see the Buddha or Sangha, you don't see a value of them. Even the Buddha's time, that's why the old people didn't go to Buddha, even though they know Buddha, but they did not have a respect to Buddha. So that is a part of this life. That's why Lord Buddha say, only few people can understand the Buddhism, even though Buddha arise in this world. That depends on their past karma.
Dear Ajahn, one question here. First of all, thank you for your teaching and the opportunity to ask a question. Just wondering, what are the consequences or karma of judging? What are the consequences of bad karma of judging other people? Did the Buddha teach about that?
Yeah, if you judge in the bad way, then sometimes it may lead to your bad verbal actions and bodily action. That is the most prominent thing. So, because judging is always happen in our bodies and minds. It is a part of our conscious system. We judge. But if you see the uncertainty related to our judgments and the factors related to our judgment is highly uncertain, so then we are not much rely on our judgments. So then we quickly let go. But in your day-to-day life, you have to use your judgments to live in this world. It is a part of the system, But you should know. We should have to keep in mind the uncertainty related to these judgments. These are not certain. So then you are not strongly holding on to these judgments. You are ready to let go things. So then you are always open to learn something new, something understand new, and investigate. And in the same time, you understand how uncertain our feelings, perceptions, volitions. So how can rely on these things? Sometimes you see after few minutes, oh, I misunderstood. Oh, this is not the case. Then you remember something past experience and you see, oh, today also I missed the same thing. This is wrong. I should not do like this. I should not think in this way. This is wrong. Because your conscious system also have that kind of changes. So that's why Lord Buddha say, associating with these conscious systems, suffering is always associated with the system. So that's why you should train your mind to liberate from this conscious system and go to the total cessation. Develop your mind up to the total cessation. If you attach to or indulge with this conscious system, suffering is always associated with the system. That's why that is the meaning of avidya pacca sankara, sankara pacca vijnana. Vijnana is consciousness. Vijnana pacca namru. The root cause of arising consciousness is avidya, delusion. If you subside the delusion, mind go to the full cessation. That is the meaning.
Thank you, Ajahn. There is another online question,
Yeah.
and it is about meditation. As Ajahn Brahm suggests, is the first stage is to sustain the present moment awareness. And how long should we be able to practice that before moving on to the next stage? In other words, how do you get from that first stage to the next, and how do you know how long to do that first stage, present moment, before you then go beyond?
Yeah, actually, we have to understand when we are practicing meditation, when we are watching breath, the most important thing is we subside all the thoughts or intentions arise in our mind. Sabba sankara samato is the important part. That is the Pali version, Pali words. So then we subside all intentions. We just watch. We stop inner thoughts. And we do not expect to develop anything. But stay still and enjoy whatever thing happening, whatever thing you are observing. If you have more intentions to develop or go somewhere, attain somewhere, you never develop the path. You should have that attitude. That's why before practicing meditation, you should develop the right view first. That's why right view come at the beginning of the path. If you have the right view, you know you have to stop all intentions, let go all intentions. All these intentions come from delusion, avidya pacca sankara. The delusion create all these intentions. So that's why you stop intentions and you just enjoy the present moment, whatever happening, or whatever thing arise and pass away based on causes and conditions. These are always change, and we don't worry about these things. We just let go. We train our mind to let go things, not to worry, not to attend to things. So that's why the right view is the first thing. First we have to understand the right view. Then you can develop the mind to the higher states. Or otherwise you have to develop a different view. All these things, they're created by God. This is all God creations. I have to do nothing. I have to do enjoy. So then you let go. You accept whatever thing arise in front of you or in your mind. You just let them come and go. You have to develop such a view first. That's why right view come in first as the first factor of noble eightfold path. So if you have the right view, so then you are ready to let go anything. So you are not expecting anything. So then you don't want to go to the next step. You just practice the first step correctly, then mind naturally goes to the next step. Go to the cessation gradually.
Is there any more questions on the floor here?
Okay.
Hi, Ajahn. Thank you. If we could go back to that example, the noodle example, I really like that example.
Yeah.
So you see there are three conditions for choosing the noodle. One is from previous experience. The second one is what you said about advertisement, and the third one is the example that you gave was that an influence from your friend.
Yeah.
So that gets me thinking that in all that scenario, nowhere in there that there is a notion of a free will in there. It means that there is a will to make a choice, but they're not necessarily free. So that's my observation. Is that what's happening? Because there is a will to make a choice, but not necessarily free. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, this will always based on the causes and conditions at that moment. Whatever moment this will arise is always based on the causes and conditions at that moment, not the will happen in the past. Not only that is the cause. Because in that moment, whatever thing come to you can create the will accordingly. This will can shift. There is no fixed will. Depending on, that's why Lord Buddha say all these feelings, perceptions, volitions arise based on causes and conditions at that moment.
I think it's because your question is there a self that is determining the will, that's determining the will rather than just your mind? It looks like you get the mic so that everyone can hear. It's okay.
I got that. Yeah, much appreciate.
Yeah.
I really like that example of the noodle there. I'll keep that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ajahn.
Yeah.
I think we might be at time for today, Ajahn.
Okay, now we are going to conclude. Thank you for listening. So now we will pay respect to Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivade Swakhato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namassami Supatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Sanghang Namami.
Please join us next door for